You guys all managed to. Well, first off, do you guys want to be an adventuring party all together, or you guys want to do an introduction thing?
Together's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you three have been sent by your adventurers guild to investigate the reports of guild members who have gone missing, going into these mines, searching for the Forever Stone. You're not sure if the rumors are true or not, but the promise of treasure and at least the reward from your guild of figuring out what happened to your cohorts has eventually led you guys all to this mine. You guys arrive to the entrance of the mine. Rubble and flinders of rotten wood are piled around the mouth of a 10-foot wide, 10-foot high tunnel carved into a rocky hillside. The floor of the tunnel is covered in loose dust, and the wooden buttresses and crossbeams that support the tunnel ceiling have seen better days. Along with this entrance, you guys also see there is an outhouse about 30 feet from the entrance to the mine, and carved onto the door are the words "Keep Out" in common.
Okay. So, do we want to go in?
Step aside. Shove open the door.
I was talking about the mine, but apparently the turtle has to go.
So, are you talking about the mine? You talking about the outhouse?
The outhouse. He's an old man. He has to pee.
Okay. You open the door. Inside the outhouse, there's a wooden bench with a hole cut into it. A flickering orange light that shows through the hole, emanating from somewhere deep below.
Okay, well then I'm gonna shut the door and do my business.
So, I'm gonna look at the rubble while we wait on the old man turtle over there.
Yeah, let's do that.
Grok, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, jeez.
As you guys feel the ground start to shake.
No.
Turtle, no.
Right, we're gonna lose our old turtle already.
Was it just the turtle that needed to make a save? I can't remember.
How close are you guys as everyone else to the house?
We're looking at the rubble, so
At least 30. You guys are at least 30 feet. Really? Really?
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I think somebody might need a fresh character sheet.
Would I be able to react and like cast one of my spells to save me? Because I can shape earth.
What's your shape earth do?
It's not shape earth. It's like mold earth. So I target an area of loose earth. I can instantly excavate it, move it along the ground, and deposit it 5 feet away. I can cause shapes or colors to appear. I can cause terrain to become difficult. So not really.
No, those don't help you at all.
Nope.
So
Grok, what the hell did you
Okay.
eat? I'm gonna mute myself while I giggle.
Oh my fucking god. Okay. Where are you encountering?
Oh god.
We haven't even entered the damn dungeon crawl
Right?
yet.
We haven't even gone in yet.
And we have Turtle down over there.
Does a 20 hit?
Yeah.
So you guys watch as the shaking continues and a purple worm erupts underneath from the outhouse, swallows the outhouse, turtle inside, and goes back down.
What the hell? Go to the edge of the hole, cautiously, and see if the worm is, just below eyesight.
You can see like the dirt from the worm burrowing, and it's going further and further away.
Is it going like into under the mountain or like away from the mountain?
All you can tell is it's going down.
Oh, just down.
Yeah. Eventually, it kind of like looks like it turns to the right and goes out of vision.
Mm-hmm.
Do we go in and try and find him?
Go in the hole?
Oh God, no! I'm not suicidal.
I just
Right.
asking.
In the mine, it went down.
Yeah, we'll go in the mine.
Yep. Our party of 3 is now 2, and we're taking on a tough dungeon. Bring it.
So, because we didn't even get to start because of someone, like real talk, the book actually says if someone gets eaten, just kill the party.
Aww.
But
Right.
what I'm going to do
Worst game
instead
ever.
is you guys suddenly get a feeling of deja vu as you guys are walking up to the entrance of this mine. And your turtle pal says he has to go to the bathroom.
How about you hold it?
Yeah, so you guys have a feeling you should stop him.
I do. I grabbed his shell. And no. We're here to go into the mine. Come on.
It does say keep out after all.
Fine.
I mean, thank you for doing that, honestly, because that's hilarious.
Before we go in, I would like to cast Pass Without a Trace.
So now all of you guys feel extra stealthy. And you guys all have a +10 bonus to dexterity checks and can't be tracked except by magic.
That would have helped earlier.
Would it? Would it?
No, it would not have.
Jeez.
Unless you're stealth shitting all of a sudden. Which, I mean, I just didn't hear anyone say I'm going to stealthily do it. So
Okay. So in we go.
So as you guys enter into the mine, you all hear some like a voice in your head. Welcome to my domain. Will you be the ones to find the stone? I doubt it. But dumber things have happened. Let's see what you guys can do. And all of a sudden, in front of you guys, you see 10 numbers, just 0 through 9. Everyone, pick a number.
7.
0.
4.
So 4, 7, and 0 are taken. And another, and you get to pick from the remaining numbers.
9.
2.
5.
And one more.
Which ones are left? 1?
There's 1, there's 3, there's
6.
6.
8.
Let's go 3 for my third number.
6.
There's 1 or there's 6 left. Okay. You watch the last number, the 1, just get engulfed in flames. Hope you didn't need that one. And now welcome to the mines. And the voice leaves your head. But now you feel you have almost like a divine sense in your head. And when you if you focus on the number, you can activate it. Each number can only be activated once, though. And what these do, you have no clue.
Good to know.
Okay.
All right.
Let's see.
Creepy voice. Check.
Yeah, so as you guys enter into the tunnel and you guys have your like branded marks on you and whatnot, walk into the entrance to the mine, and you guys see what looks to be 8 corpses of small size.
Great.
You can based on your adventuring prowess, you guys assume these are goblins, and they're buried in rubble, flanking the entrance.
Okay.
So they're dead goblins on the side of the entrance, just inside?
Yep.
Okay.
You do see some dragging marks, so it looks like maybe goblins that survived kind of pulled them out of the way almost.
Does the rubble look like it fell from the wall of the mine?
Give me a investigation check.
All of us?
Anyone who wants to check this.
I think
Come on.
I'm making sure none of these corpses get up. I'm kind of just on an overwatch.
Yeah.
I have better eyes than the old man, apparently.
Grok, you're not even sure these are goblins. You think they might be some secret agents sent from a rival guild. As for you, Fenren, you can tell that these goblins were crushed. And it looks your initial thought process is the mine collapsed on them.
Okay.
However, during your investigation, you do see a small rune on the ground.
Is it just laying on the ground?
Yeah, it's give me 1 second just to snip this to show you guys.
Okay.
And you guys, the rune looks like that.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's you guys see like there's some when you find it, there's some dust around it. Almost looks like whoever was here before uncovered it themselves.
Okay. So I'm gonna see the rune and I'm gonna say, "Hey, come look at this."
Okay.
And signal to our arcane people because I imagine they would know more about runes than me.
Okay, so you guys have all been alerted of this rune on the ground in Dwarven.
I'll come look at it.
I'm still kind of eyeing the bodies, trying to decide if they are spies.
Brock, over here.
Do we need to start snapping at him? Snap.
Probably.
Snap, 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 snap.
I'm coming. Okay, so I'll try to look at the runes, hopefully, if the dice let me.
As you guys are staring at it, you do see that this is glowing, so it makes you think that the rune is active.
Can I roll knowledge or arcane to see what the hell's going on with this room?
Yeah, go for it. Give me an Arcana check. You feel that just based on what you know about the rune and everything like that, it looks to be just a standard trap rune. And there's some word to disable it as per normal traps, but you're not sure what that word would be.
Can I use Dispel Magic to make it stop?
Let me check the spell magic just to see if you need to make a roll for it or not. Yeah, you could.
Okay. Do that then.
Okay. You guys watch as Grok disables the rune and the lights now dim on it, showing that's deactivated.
Okay, well, that was a thing.
Well, onward into the cave, I guess.
All right.
So you guys are heading down, and you eventually get to a four-way intersection. You guys can go east, west, or continue going the direction you were going, which was currently south.
Whichever way's left from where we're at, I think we should go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you continue onward, and let's see, eventually get to another split. One direction, which is to your right currently, leads to a more open room with some torches, or the path continues onto your left. If you want to
So
continue,
kind of like a
through,
doorway?
kind of. Although rather than a doorway, it's kind of like it's just a big opening that leads towards a room.
Okay.
More like a natural outcropping kind of thing.
I say check out the room.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys get to a dusty, about 10-foot high cave. Contains several splintered cots and, interestingly, 4 intact but empty chicken coops. And carved above a circular hole in the eastern wall are Dwarven runes, which look like, let's see, this one, snipping tool. That's carved above a circular hole in the eastern wall. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there any rocks around?
No, this has actually been like polished.
Okay, is there anything small that I can throw into the hole?
If you backtrack a little bit, you could probably find a rock in the pathway to huck down.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay. So you go back, grab a rock, and you huck it, and you watch it go down the slide and disappear from view.
Do I hear anything?
Give me a perception check.
Someone else is going to want to do that.
Oh, I'm on it.
Fenren, you actually. Apparently Grok too. You guys hear the rock
Did it sound soft or hard?
hard.
Okay.
Well, do we want to go down?
Isn't it too big for Grok to fit through?
Too small?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Aren't you too big for it? Because wasn't it only
yeah.
2 feet?
It's 3
It's
feet
3
in diameter.
feet.
That's still. I imagine your shell is kind of bulky.
DM,
Yeah.
what do you say? Would I fit down it?
I would say you'd fit, but it would be a tight squeeze. You might have to push yourself a little bit down.
I say no then.
I would say let's
We don't
not.
need me to die a second time already.
I would like to search this little outcropping.
Okay.
See if I see anything else of interest.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Wow, I have really good perception apparently right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ray, you don't really notice anything. However, Fenren-wise, you are studying the area. You see what looks like a single egg left in one of the chicken coops.
Is it like a chicken egg?
It's bigger than a chicken egg, but
Is it still warm?
no, it's about room temperature at this point.
Interesting egg. Bring it along. Might need breakfast.
If anyone wants to try and figure out what kind of egg it is, you can make either a nature or a survival check.
I would like to, yeah.
Jesus Christ, Kori.
I'm glad we brought the ranger, because apparently we're freaking useless.
Mr. Ranger, you recognize this is a cockatrice egg.
Omelet.
Yeah, it's a cockatrice egg.
A what?
Cockatrice.
And what's that?
Do
We
I
are
know?
in the presence of a lady.
I'm like, do I know what that is, or do I just know?
You actually know what a cockatrice is.
Think if a chicken and a dragon had a baby, something like that.
Is it an edible egg or not edible?
I mean, it's an egg. We could eat it.
Cool. Bring the egg. Let's continue
you
exploring.
know it would be edible, but you don't know if it's fertilized or not.
Mm-hmm. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? It hatch and then we kill a baby?
Or rear it.
Yeah.
I could use a mount. I'll have a cockatrice as a mount.
I mean,
Alright.
honestly, worst case scenario is it's like in fucking Jurassic Park 3 where the raptors hunt down the crew because they have the raptor eggs.
I know.
Realistically, that's probably what we're up against. But
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
YOLO.
Okay, so you guys have the slide. You guys have the path that's to the left if you want to continue onward, or you can head back.
Let's continue going left. So there's a
Yeah,
bit of a
let's
slide.
keep going.
All right, so you guys keep following down the path. It eventually kind of like does a little loop around, and you reach.
By loop around, is it just kind of curved?
Curved, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it curves to the left as you guys go down it.
So north.
Yeah.
So does it go left and down into the mine?
Yeah, you guys are steadily heading down as you guys are going down this path too. For reference, you guys are currently you were in room 7 and are just now going down to where room 6 is. As you guys get here, the floor of this 20-foot high cave rises in the middle, creating a 10-foot high rocky shelf. You guys see broken picks and shovels that are haphazardly scattered about this room.
So just picks. Anything interesting about the floor?
I mean, just still solid stone at this point.
All right. Proceed with caution.
Yeah. Do we want to stealth this?
Eh,
You're gonna ask the
Stealth.
turtle to stealth?
That's
to be fair, the turtle has nothing that gives him disadvantage against stealth. He's not wearing armor.
I mean, I'm
He
willing
also
to
has a
try.
0 in stealth.
Plus, I have the pass without trace going for the
Yes,
next
you
hour.
have a plus
so-
10 bonus with it right now because
Yeah.
of the ranger.
I mean, I'm happy to stealth. I have a +2 at the moment, so
Well, if everyone's going to stealth, go ahead and give me stealth checks, please.
Oh, wow.
Jesus Christ.
Woo!
Jesus Christ. You guys are invisible now at this point. You know?
Jeez, that's my third nat 20.
Yeah.
This is a good game.
At least when you get into combat, then it's going to start turning into ones, right?
I know.
I mean, I already got a 2.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
and that was
So as
technically
you guys
combat
are-
related.
So as you guys are now starting to stealthily move through the room, you guys notice that you can, if you continue down south, there's an opening that way, or there is another opening to the west, which should be to your right. So you guys continue down the pathway. Eventually, kind of just does another little swirl around, and you eventually reach another huge room. This enormous square room has smooth, brick-lined walls and a 20-foot-high ceiling festooned with thick cobwebs. The floor is littered with tools and mining apparatus. More than a dozen animated dwarf skeletons wander about, pushing wooden mine carts, rolling barrels, and performing other chores under the supervision of a skeletal dwarf standing on a barrel and carrying a diamond-tipped pick. Equally spaced along the southern wall are 3 identical oaken doors with iron handles and hinges.
Okay.
So, you guys are all hiding as you make it down and making absolutely no noise. You guys do see tons of dwarf skeletons just working a mine while another dwarf skeleton is just yelling at them to work harder.
What do we know about skeletons? Like as a monster?
I'd say you guys know the at least standards about them. Having fought at least a few skeletons over the course of your adventures.
So we know they're basic mindless undead unless controlled?
Yeah, so the one who's giving commands definitely has more free will than you guys are used to seeing.
so how big was this room again?
35 by 35?
Yeah, about that.
Can I use druid craft to, in the bottom left corner on the paper, in that part of the room, make a clapping sound?
What does Druidcraft do again? Just double check it.
You create an instantaneous, harmless sensory effect such as falling leaves, winds, the sound of an animal. Oh, I guess it would be like a sound of an animal instead.
Okay.
Do
What
try.
animal are you doing it?
Let's do a dog bark.
Okay. So you guys watch as Grok kind of messes with some leaves and like a nut and some dirt and blows it into the wind. And all of a sudden, off in the corner, you guys hear what sounds like a dog barking. And the skeleton that's standing on the barrel just goes, "Oh, what the blazes? Who is interrupting our work?" And starts
So he's
walking over
talking.
towards the.
So he's talking. Okay.
Yes.
I'm assuming he's talking in Dwarven? I'll break stealth. I'll do it. I'm gonna walk out from the hallway in Dwarven, ask him, "Hi, excuse me. I'm a little lost. Can you help me?"
He's gonna immediately turn to you, as well as the other skeletons. Which now that you've walked in and can get a good count, you count about 15 total. He's gonna look at you and go, "Intruders! You can't have it! Finders keepers! Finders keepers!"
Well, if you're gonna be that way, and then I will, cast Eldritch Blast when appropriate.
Okay, I'll let you go ahead, and since kind of are surprising him, I'll let you go ahead and cast it now. Are you casting it mainly at the? I'm assuming
just the
one's talking.
yeah.
Okay.
Look at you blasting him.
Oh, that's the first. I'm gonna do both of them at him. So here's the second attack. That's poor dude. I need to roll another d10 for that crit. Is that one critted already? No. Okay.
No.
So 9, 10, 11 plus 6 is 17 points of damage from the first bolt.
Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and stop you there because that first bolt you just watch as it hits the living, just goes. His head goes flying off his body, and just kind of the bones just collapse to the ground.
Oh my god.
Anybody else? I'm gonna actually ask that when turning to the other horde of skeletons.
You watch as about like half of them go, "Another chance!" and they start diving onto the corpse of the one that you just exploded, while the other half start shambling towards you. So about seven of them are heading towards you guys. 7 of them are trying to jump onto this dead dwarf.
All right, bring it on.
And you two still are hiding, just so you remember.
Yep.
Yeah, I figured we came out by this point.
Stay in the shadows. Attack with advantage.
I was about to say, if there's anything else anyone wants to do at this moment of sneakery, now's your chance before we go into initiative.
Nope.
I'm
I don't really have anything.
I'm thinking.
And also, Stephanie, are you shooting off your second Eldritch Blast bolts as well? One of the other skeletons, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
So.
And I'll do that one at one of the ones that's approaching me.
All right. Well, you watch as that one just blows up too.
Where exactly is Ray at?
You guys are still in effectively the entrance to the room. So Ray would probably be like 5 feet in, where you guys are like, well, Grok and Fenren are kind of hiding against the wall at the entrance.
Okay, so then I want to. The square to the right of the 9 is where I want to center the point of my spike growth.
Okay.
Yeah, that won't hit us. That's good.
Okay, so you guys watch as a bunch of twigs and vines start showing on the ground and just making some spikes.
Okay.
Did it
And
hit any of them?
it will take on their turn because it's based on how much they move through it.
Okay, good.
So, I need a little clarification. Because I have my Pact of Tomes, which gave me 3 additional cantrips.
Mhm.
Can I cast those in addition to my 3 that I have? Or do I have to pick 3 out of my 6?
You can cast those in addition to yours.
Okay. So, all of my cantrips are free game. Got it.
Yep, exactly.
1 glass cannon. Got it.
Is there anything Fenren wants to do before we move on?
Nope, he's just coming out and getting ready to fight.
Okay. In that case, let me get the combat tracker and put you guys on there. And then I need everyone to roll initiative.
Just so you guys know, the only place on the bottom part of that room that's not covered in spikes and spines is the wall on the left. At least
That's
according
fine.
to my math.
Okay. Well, first one up is Ray. There are
Alrighty.
13 skeletons that are still shambling around with about
6 coming towards me?
6 going towards you, and then 7 dog piling onto that first corpse.
Well, I believe my answer is going to be Eldritch Blast. 1 to 1 to 1, 1 to another. So I'm
Okay.
targeting 2. 15?
That's a hit.
So 10 and 6.
Okay, so you blow up the first one you hit. Second one, though, you shoot his arm off, but he's still shambling towards you.
Right. Kneecaps, not shoulders. I'm done.
That brings us to Fenren.
All right, we're using our berserker.
All right. That's a hit.
Ooh, have some damage.
All right. Are you attacking the one that's missing an arm, or are you attacking one of the other ones?
I'll attack one of the other ones.
Okay. Well, doesn't mean you managed to like split this skull down the middle. So
Oh, yeah. And then I also want to use my other battle axe on
Okay.
him.
all right.
Oh,
That one does not hit.
yeah, no.
But you do have extra attack. Again, does not hit. But
Okay.
you also have one more swing.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's much better.
Yep. So that hits. Another swoosh. This time you cut someone's spine down the middle, and that one's gone too. I'm gonna go ahead and say that just for easy sake, the ones you were fighting were right on the edge of the spike growth.
Okay.
So first one starts moving, and you guys watch as it just impales itself on the spikes as it like its knee gets stuck and it just falls over and just right through like the jawline and everything.
Is that a nat 1, Skelly?
No, that's just he took enough damage from the spikes to kill him.
Gotcha.
Next one. This one kind of you watch the spikes like pierce through like the bones, and occasionally like it finds like the it manages to like go through like the space between the toes and whatnot. But it can't quite, because of the difficult terrain now, can't quite move fast enough to get to you guys. And then last one for this section. Same thing, he watches like the spikes pierce the feet and things like that, but he can't make it over to you. Which brings us to Grok.
How many are left not damaged?
There's still the 7 that are fighting on top of the corpse of the first guy.
Okay, so I'm going to do where did it go? It just disappeared. There it is. Thorn Whip on one of the ones that are on top of the guy that was down.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack roll. That hits. Roll your damage. So you guys watch as Grok just pulls a vine out of nowhere and just slaps the head of one of the skeletons that's on top of the corpse, and you guys watch as it cracks the skull, and the skull goes flying into the wall and shatters.
That's
Well
it.
then.
And you guys watch as these other skeletons all start climbing on top of each other, and they push each other out of the way. And you see one of them eventually goes, "I got it!" and holds up a piece of paper before another skeleton tackles him to the ground. And as they continue trying to fight over paper, it looks like. Which brings us to Ray.
How close is the closest skeleton that was approaching me?
At this point, they're about, let's see. I'd say they're about 15 feet away from you. They're about 5 feet away from Fenren.
Okay. We're gonna Eldritch Blast 2 of them.
Okay. Are you aiming at the ones that aren't in fighting, I'm guessing?
Huh?
Are you aiming at the ones that are fighting amongst themselves, or are you aiming at the ones that are still trying to approach you guys?
Still approaching.
Okay.
The others are busy. I'm not overly worried about them right this second.
Okay.
So...
Okay. That hits.
Oh.
That does not. We'll find out what happens with that one later.
Well, the one that hit does 13 points of damage.
Pew!
And
That
my
one's-
miss, wherever you decide it goes, does 11 points of damage.
Okay.
Sorry, friend.
Odds or evens?
Odds.
Odds? Okay. So you guys watch as first bolt shoots off and hits skeleton right in the skull and just pew, as the light that's in its eyes just dims. As you go to cast the second one, Ray, you got a little bit of like dust in your nose and you sneeze and pew, and You managed
Dude, I
to
hit.
shoot. You managed to shoot Fenren right in the thigh, as he takes 11 damage from that Eldritch Blast.
Sorry.
So mean.
So that brings us to Fenren.
Yeah, thanks for that.
You'll live.
I will. You're right. Yeah, I'm going to just keep attacking with my battle axes.
Okay,
Okay.
that hits. How you want to do it?
We're just going to slash their heads off.
Okay. Chow. Clean off.
Yeah.
Now, the rest of the skeletons are in a pile in the back of the room.
Mm-hmm.
So you can either go through the spike growth, or you can try and go around it.
Yeah, I want to go around it.
Okay, as I say, you take 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet within the spike growth you travel.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Okay. So you head back over towards the entrance and go around it, and you get about halfway to the pile before you're out of movement, which will bring us to Grok once Chelsea gets back to the bathroom.
I'm gonna do the whip again on one of the guys that are in the pile.
You guys watch as Grok goes to do his whip, but as he pulls it back, he gets kind of caught in his shell, and kind of just, and eventually just has to let go of the whip.
Did you hook it on your tail?
Shut up.
Poor old turtle.
At the same time, I'm gonna go ahead and all the ones that were attacking us gone?
At this point, yes.
Okay, then I'll drop spike growth.
I'm just checking to see if there's anything else to throw in real quick. You guys watch as the skeleton that everyone is piling on. The eyes in his skull light up again and goes, "You bloody idiots! Attack them! They're gonna take it!"
Didn't I kill you?
And they'll start to kind of realize what's going on, and a few of them are going to turn to you, and a couple of them are going to start throwing axes at you guys. So first one's going to throw one at Fenren, which does not hit.
Good.
Next one's going to throw one at Grok, which also does not hit. And last one's going to throw one at Ray, which also does not hit.
Oh, really? Okay.
As the others
I
are kind of
expected
like,
that to hit.
and they're kind of just like, which then brings us to Ray.
Yeah. Foreman. I'm gonna attack him again with Eldritch Blast. Didn't actually roll. How dare you?
I will note, just before you fire, it's just his skull that's moving right now. That the body that was attached to it is still not responding whatsoever.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna send the first bolt at the skull, and then probably the second one at one of the ones that threw an axe. The one that threw an axe at me.
Okay. Well, since he hit the first one, that's just gonna knock him out again because he has 1 HP at this point. So go ahead and roll for your second bolt. Yep, that'll hit. So go and roll your damage.
6.
This time you aim a little bit better. You actually managed to snipe a leg off, but the zombie's still crawling at you, or skeleton, excuse me, still crawling at you.
Okay, I was about to get very scared.
Yeah, skeleton. Excuse me.
And I would like to position myself more behind the turtle.
Okay, you back up. Grok kind of gets in front of you and assumes a defensive position, which brings us to Fenren.
How many skeletons are left?
There is 6 skeletons left. One of them is missing a leg.
Yeah, I want to go up to them and start slashing.
All right, go ahead and roll your
Doing
attack.
shit. Bam.
All right, that hits. Are you hitting a fresh one, or are you hitting the one without a leg?
We'll hit the one without a leg.
All right, so you cut off the other leg, and indeed, as it falls, like you watch as like the groin plate breaks and kind of just causes the skeleton to just fall apart.
Good. Next.
That hits.
Shit does, bro. Oh, lame.
Yeah, well, you chop off an arm, so I'm assuming you're going to go ahead and take an extra attack.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and do it again.
Come on. There we go.
That's a hit. Are you hitting the same one you just hit again, or are you hitting different?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that one you just kind of just split his skull.
Yeah, I do.
And then one more. That hits.
Aw.
So when you kind of you don't quite get the blade part, but you manage to like pommel hit it, and you watch as the skull gets knocked off, but the skeleton is still like shambling as the skull yells, "I'm over here, you idiot!"
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right, that brings us to Grok.
The ground, was it solid or was it loose?
It's pretty solid here.
Okay.
This definitely has been worked more than normal, as you can tell by the fact that the walls are actually brick here.
I was talking about the ground itself.
I know, but like it's still like it is still earth, but it's definitely like worked earth, right?
It's not loose.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll just do a whip again.
Okay.
Let's get one of the ones that has the paper, if possible.
Okay.
That didn't show. It was a 17.
I'll still take it.
Oh, thank God.
Anyway, you whip the one that has the paper, and you actually manage to knock the arm off that's holding it. And you watch as the arm lands right next to the barrel that the dwarf who was yelling at originally was standing on. And you hear him scream, "Ah! No, don't!"
Interesting.
So skeleton without a head is going to spend the turn finding his head and putting it back on. The skeleton without the arm is going to go ahead and huck his throwing axe, which does not hit because he's hucking it at Grok. Next one's also going to huck. And this one actually manages to connect with Ray.
Aw. How much?
You take a whole whopping 2 damage
Ow.
as it kind of like just cuts across your arm. And the last one is going to go ahead and try and huck it at Ray as well, but he's not as skilled as his compatriot, and you managed to get stuck in the ceiling. Which brings us to Ray.
So, how far away is the piece of paper they've all been fighting over? Like from me?
At this point, it is about like right in the middle of the room, so I would say 20, 25 feet.
I'm gonna go grab it.
Okay. So you run over right next to the barrel, and you pick up the skeleton arm and you grab the paper.
Anything interesting about this piece of paper?
I was gonna say, are you gonna read it in combat, or are you gonna just pocket it for now?
Well, if I was quick glancing, is it a blood-strewn piece of paper? Or does it require reading later?
You can tell just from a quick glance that it's mostly written in Dwarven, but the top says deed to corkscrew mines.
Yeah, I'm gonna pocket that, and then attack with my Eldritch Blast, because I was not equipped for skeletons. The one that hit me, and the one whose arm this is.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
The one whose arm is.
That's a hit.
For 8 on the one that hit me.
Okay. That's a hit.
For 12 on the armless one.
Alright, so the armless one you just managed to like hit right in like the center, like sternum area, that just explosion of bones. Whereas the one that hit you, you kind of like hit him right in like the pelvis area, and you watch the lower half explode, but he's still kind of just like crawling his way towards you.
Great. All right, that's my turn.
Okay, that brings us to Fenren.
All right. Well, I'm still just going on my rampage.
All right, that's a hit. Which one are you hitting? Are you hitting the?
I'm going after the one that, lost his head that I attacked last turn.
All right. Well, you managed to just blow his head into the wall.
Good.
All right. Next. That's a hit. Are you hitting the attacked one or are you hitting the crawling one?
Crawling one.
Okay. Well, you kind of just smack it with the pommel and watch it shatter.
Cool.
So you have 2 more attacks against 1 more skeleton.
Yep, we're doing it.
Okay. That's a hit. All right. You got 1 more. That's a hit. And that's gone. And out of the park.
Skelly.
As now all skeletons are lifeless, the main skeleton is going to again come back and he's gonna be like, get that
I would like to pick up the head. So, how are you still alive?
Stop! What are you doing to the great Pax Jaggerfield?
Pax Jaggerfield. I'm gonna write that down. Well, since you were being so rude and wouldn't give me directions earlier, you get to come with us. And you get to give directions as a head.
Oh, okay. Do I get to keep the deed?
We'll see. Really depends on how you behave.
Can I at least finish breakfast?
What does a skeleton eat?
I eat eggs. And he kind of like looks over. And then you look in the direction that he's looking, and there's a pile of rocks there.
That's rocks, buddy.
No, those are eggs. I've been eating them for 100 years.
Not the smartest crayon in the box, is he?
Can I go look at the pile of rocks? Are they just rocks?
Yeah, they're just rocks. Your druidic abilities can determine. Yeah, those are fucking rocks.
Okay, I'm gonna shrug, grab one of the rocks, and bring it over to the skeleton.
And you watch as he like crunches on the rock, and you see like teeth like crack and splinter, and eventually swallows or like makes what you think is a swallowing motion for a skeleton, and the rock kind of just like falls down to the ground and goes, "Delicious!"
As long as he's happy.
Pretty much. So, anything of interest in this mine of yours, Pax?
I mean, there's Abracadamus.
Who?
He's the great wizard.
Where can I find this great wizard?
Oh, he's at the bottom.
Well, you'll just have to escort us down to see him.
Okay. Your funeral. He kind of laughs a little bit, and this is clear that even though like he still has his like free will, he has gone insane long ago.
Oh yeah, but he's still coming with us because now I have a pet skeleton.
Yeah, okay.
Can I have a pick?
You have no hands.
I have a mouth.
No. Though, speaking of picks, you should pick up anything of interest in this room before moving on.
Well, if you guys look at the pick he's talking about, it is diamond tips.
Okay.
Otherwise, after exploring and looking around, you guys notice that the barrel he was standing on was a barrel of TNT.
Ah, good thing I didn't do what I thought was thinking about doing then.
If one of my strong people want to take the axe, then we can, or pickaxe, we can go take it with us. But I'm not carrying it.
All right.
Seeing my maximum carry capacity is 165 pounds.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, so you guys do see that there is of course, there's the way out you just came from, right? There's the 3 doors, and there's a pit behind you guys.
Okay.
I want to look at the pit.
Okay. You look at the pit, and it's about 10 feet down, right? And it looks like it's covered in some kind of dust, but you can't quite tell.
I want to go look at the 3 doors.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go take a look at the doors.
So you guys go over to the doors, and Cax goes, doors, 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
Which one leads to treasure, you see?
Is there anything distinguishing about these doors? Like from each other, or are they pretty much identical?
You guys do see that there's an iron spike that's pounded into the floor in front of the middle door.
Well, I say we see if any of these doors are trapped and open each of them. See where they go.
Turtle
Okay.
wants door 2.
Like that's in the one that's got a spike in front of it?
Yep.
Okay.
But yeah,
So, you guys, so are you tempted to open the door or no?
I wanted to check for traps first.
Mm-hmm.
In that case, go ahead and give me an investigation check, please.
Why did we bring the turtle?
As far as you guys can tell, none of the doors, at least, are trapped, and all of them are unlocked. However, the middle door requires you to move the iron spike before you can open it.
Can I use detect magic?
Go for it.
Okay.
As you do detect magic, you notice that all 3, oh, excuse me, not all 3, two of the 3 start to glow, with the east door revealing a strong aura of transmutation magic, with the middle door having a strong aura of conjuration magic.
Okay, so I'm going to point to each door and just say, like, that one's got transmutation magic on it. That one has conjuration magic on it. Be careful.
Okay.
So open them one
Sonny,
at a time.
careful's my middle name.
Okay. Did you not get eaten by a purple worm 2 minutes into the game?
What are you talking about? That never happened. That was just a dream, right?
Yeah, what the hell was that? What are you talking about?
What were you saying, Stephanie, since you kind of got cut off there?
Oh, I was just saying that we should probably do the conjuration first. Pull the spike and open the conjuration door,
Okay.
which is still not my area of expertise. That looks very heavy.
Yeah, so go ahead and attempt to remove the spike. I need a athletics check from whoever's trying to remove it.
I guess that's me.
Did Turtle do it?
No, Turtle is not doing it.
Well, Turtle already
comes to
rolled.
Say Turtle did it.
Damn it.
Well, watch as Grok goes up and goes. Lets out a little bit of gas as he pulls it, but poof, spike pops out.
Why did you bring the turtle?
I brought the turtle?
So, who's opening the door?
Let the turtle, I guess. Go on, Turtle. Open the door.
Okay, Turtle's gonna open the door.
All right. You open the door and it's an empty alcove. Are you walking through the doorway? Fenren, you can see that the alcove is glowing from your detect magic.
Okay.
That's where the aura is coming from, is inside the alcove.
Do I notice anything from the doorway?
As far as you can tell, it's just an empty room. There's some rocks on the ground. There's like just dirt.
Can I grab a skeleton arm and throw it in the room?
Go for it. You pick up skeleton armor, you huck it in the room, and it lands in the room.
Okay, looks safe to me.
Okay, Old Grok is gonna step into the room, and if he senses anything amiss, he's going to retreat into his shell.
Fenren is going to stay out of the room, just kind of watch from the doorway to see what happens.
You guys watch as Grok walks in and then is instantly teleported.
Oh shit.
Damn it! Need to put a bell on him.
I guess we get teleported or else we lose our turtle.
You
Come
know,
on.
that's a risk I'm willing to take.
No. Grab your hand and pull you into the room with me.
All right. You guys both get teleported, and you guys see Grok in his shell just on the floor.
Well, there he is.
Okay.
I'll rap on his shell. You okay, buddy?
What? Okay. Get up.
So,
Okay.
where are we?
So you guys are at the X. That's down by 22 right now.
Looks like the only way to go is down the hall.
All right, let's go. I'm gonna turn to Grok and be like, "Don't touch anything."
All right. So this junction, located at the base of a mine shaft, is braced with rotted wooden beams and strewn with rubble. Here and there, you see the wooden handles of old picks and shovels. Their metal parts missing.
Yeah, let's get out of the dangerous-looking mine shaft as soon as possible.
Are you guys still stealthing?
I would like to.
Well, actually, I guess actually, are you guys re-stealthing? I should say, because you broke stealth to fight earlier.
I'm
mean, I
not
would
feeling
like to,
stealthing down
but-
right this second.
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of pointless. So nah.
Okay.
If it was just me, I would. But
But you have the turtle with you.
I have the turtle and the talking skull, so I feel like stealth is going to be wasted.
A little bit.
All right. Yeah, as you guys make your way forward, you pass by the broken mine shaft, and you hear some noises coming from your right. And all of a sudden, you see this guy pop out with a little friend behind him.
So there are two rust monsters?
Yes.
Or is there a rust monster and something else?
How
There's
big
two
is a
rust
rust monster?
Okay. And he is where on the map? 22?
Yep.
Okay.
How big is a rust monster?
They're medium size. And upon them appearing, they immediately start making a beeline for Fenren. Specifically, they're after your axes.
No.
Didn't mean to click that. Though I will use chill touch on my approaching friends when appropriate.
I'm going to say, since this kind of was a mix of catching you both off guard, we'll just go ahead and skip surprise round and go right into initiative. Jesus Christ, you guys.
Oh, poor Grok.
Or everyone this time around.
Well, to be fair, like, in the metagame sense, I'm not overly worried about these guys. I don't have anything for them to nom on.
Yeah, say you have someone with no armor, someone who's a druid and can't use metal, and then one person who is just like totally fucked by these guys.
I have armor, thank you. It's just leather.
Oh, excuse me. I mean, I guess the studs might attract it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Either way, the first one is going to, having now smelt metal in the area, going to attempt to. You watch as it tries to reach out at you with Fenren with its antenna, and I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please. Either way, you manage to dodge as the other one comes out and tries to do the same thing, so I need another dexterity saving throw.
Fuck.
All right, go ahead and give me a percentile roll, please.
Why
So
not?
you managed to kind of shift your way out of the way, but the antenna touches one of your backup battle axes on your belt,
This bitch.
and you watch as it instantly rusts.
Oh, hell no. Okay. See how this is going.
Which now brings us to Fenren.
Yeah, I want to slash at this bitch.
Okay, go ahead and roll your attack roll.
We're doing this. Fucking fuck.
Fuckity fuck.
Okay.
Oh, come on!
So that first flurry misses.
Come on!
There's an nat 20.
Yeah, the second one, there's a crit in there, so that's good.
Good. What is that? My berserker.
Okay, and then the vicious also hits. Okay, and then check something real quick.
As a bonus action, can I take that war pick out? Or is that a regular action?
That would be a bonus action, but your bonus action is your offhand in this case.
Right. Okay, never mind. Then that's good for my turn.
Yeah. Actually, wait. No, because actually that kills it. Never mind.
Fuck you.
Yeah,
Fuck you.
The module has some stat adjustments compared to the monster manual, so I won't have to ask you to roll about it. So never mind. Yeah. And I'm assuming that's all for your turn then?
Yeah.
Okay. That brings us to Ray.
I'll cast Chill Touch on the remaining one.
Okay. Go ahead and yeah, that definitely hits.
For 13 points of necrotic damage.
All right. This thing has been very chilled. Right.
That's such a terrible name for a spell.
I know, right?
It's not a touch attack, and it's not cold damage. Why is it called Chill Touch?
Because sometimes you just need to chill the fuck out.
Okay. Anything else for your turn though?
If I'm not already, take a step behind the turtle.
Okay.
If I'm not already.
I figured you were because of just the order you guys teleported in.
Okay. Yeah. Then I'm good.
All right. Grok, your turn.
Okay, let's whack it with my staff.
Go turtle.
That hits.
Ew. Aw.
How do you want to do it?
Let's just bash its skull in.
You guys watch as Grok takes his staff and just take this, Sonny! And just lifts it up and just like slowly pokes in the rust monster's eye, and just eventually you watch the eye just pop and the rust monster dies from blood loss.
Is there any way I can recover my battle axe, or is it just rusted and gone?
Effectively, that battle axe is now a -1 battle axe.
Okay.
You can still use it if you want to, but I mean, otherwise you could always just like huck it at something.
Yeah.
The good news is the magic ones require extended touching. So anytime you were going after one of your magic axes, you would have gotten an extra dexterity saving throw.
Gotcha. Okay.
But
good to know.
Yeah. But no. Because of the roll you made with your percentile, there's a chance it could hit your armor, a chance you could hit your active weapons, or a chance you can hit your unequipped weapons. So you got lucky on the roll.
Yeah, it's not like I needed that battle axe anyway.
That's true.
It's just my spare.
Yeah. So now you guys have succeeded. There is to your right where the rust monsters came from. There's a little alcove to your left, or you can keep going north. Let's
check out the little alcove before going north.
You check out the alcove, and you can tell that this was effectively looked to be like maybe a garbage pit, right? Anything that was metal has been devoured. You can see like the bite marks on like some of the remains from like pickaxes and shovels and things like that. As well as there's also a lift that looks to be broken at this point.
Okay. Yeah. Keep going north, I guess.
Wait, the lift, is that the top or the bottom of it?
That's that square in the center of the map.
Not what I mean. Are we on the ground floor of the lift?
Yes, it goes up.
Thank you.
You guys do see that the ropes on the lift still seem to be intact, though.
Good to know.
Anything else of note?
Nope, not in this area.
What about in the
Onward.
little passageway that was to the left then?
It's just an empty little alcove to the left.
Okay, that's fine. Onward.
But as you move forward, you do see there is a pathway to your right, or you can keep moving forward.
Well, Fenren is probably in the lead, so your call.
I'd like to keep going straight, personally.
Okay. So you guys eventually move forward, and you guys get to a rough-hewn tunnel junction, as well. It sits at the bottom of another mining shaft. You see that the ropes here are a lot more frayed, and if you look up, you actually see a wooden framework for the lift, but you can actually see through little holes in it. It's because it's not very well maintained, it looks like.
Okay.
However, as you guys are checking things out, you notice to your left is a backpack.
Don't touch it, anybody.
But I wanna.
Can I use detect magic on this thing?
Go for it.
Spoil sport.
Okay, I'm gonna. I have been attacked by too many mimics in my day.
Actually, hold on.
I feel attacked, Kori.
I'm actually gonna say your detect magic from before is still active.
Okay, I wasn't sure how long it's been.
It lasts for 10 minutes, so it's on its tail end, the tail end of it.
Okay.
But you managed to notice that there is a few like vial shapes in the backpack that are giving off a magic aura.
That's all I can really tell.
After taking a bit, you can count 5 vial shapes in there.
Hmm.
Can I open it now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, goody. I'm gonna
All
open
right.
the bag.
All right, you open the bag, and inside there is 5 potions, each of them labeled in Elvish, as well as
what
a
do they say?
scroll.
I
Do you
speak
speak
Elvish. I do. I speak
one-
Elvish, Dwarven, and Halfling in common.
One is a potion
I
of
speak
climbing.
Elvish.
Climbing.
3 of them are potions of healing, and the last one's a potion of invisibility. And the scroll is a scroll of knock.
Alrighty. Anything else in the bag?
No, that was it.
Cool. I'm taking the bag too, because I don't have a backpack.
As you attempt to open up to lift the bag, you notice that the bottom is actually stuck to the ground, and the bottom just tears off.
Leave it.
Well, it's ripped now. Of course I'm gonna leave it. But here, I got the potions. Got one for climbing, couple for healing, invisibility, and knock.
Where am I?
Grok.
Did you just roll for if you're senile?
Grok.
Oh my
Hey.
god.
Look at me. Look at me. You're
Who are
okay.
you? Samantha?
Sure. We're in a dungeon.
Uh,
Need you to focus.
Okay. Ray, you now have 3 potions of healing, a potion of climbing, potion of invisibility, and a scroll of knock in your inventory. Congratulations.
Okay.
All right. As you check it out, though, you can. So now there's you can continue forward, or there's also the option of up, or going back one of the directions, back in where you came.
We'll keep going forward.
So you guys keep moving forward. Eventually, you hit a dead end, but there's another pathway that leads off to the right, which I'm assuming you guys are following.
Yeah.
Just loops around, and you get to eventually a door with no handles on it that are made of stone.
Great.
I try and push open the door.
I don't.
Hey. Come on,
Grok.
muscles.
Grok,
Oh.
you opened that other door. Why don't you open this one?
oh, okay. Oh, that's where I am. Okay. Where'd this door come from?
Try opening it for me, big guy.
Okay, shoulder into it.
All right. You pushed open the door with ease. Beyond the door is a landing with a short flight of stone steps leading down to a floor of a circular room with smooth walls and a 20-foot high ceiling. Colored stone tiles set into the floor form an abstract pattern, and resting in the middle of the room is a brightly glowing gem as big as a fist. Lying next to it is a humanoid skeleton clad in golden chainmail, one bony hand reaching for the gem. A short sword and a shield rest nearby.
That's not ominous at all.
Yeah.
Fenren, you notice as you walk into the room, your detect magic spell immediately is ceased without you turning it off.
Oh, great.
I think I might be
That's-
useless in this room, guys.
Okay, one of you, do a spell. See if it works.
Alright, I'll cast Acid Splash into the room.
It works just like normal.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask Skeleton Buddy. You know what this room is?
Oh, this is the fun room. I like this room.
What's in this room, buddy?
It's fun.
Toss him.
If you want to see the fun, go touch the gem.
We're not doing that.
Toss him under the gem.
That's what I was
What?
gonna do. I'm
What?
gonna throw the skeleton head at the gem.
I don't think we should do anything with the gem.
All right. I'm gonna. Are you trying to stop Ray from throwing it, Fenren?
I'm impulsive.
Yeah, I want to try and stop her from throwing it.
Okay. In that case, please give me competing dexterity checks.
Oh, come on.
I throw.
No!
Jesus Christ.
You really wanted to chuck that thing.
So, Ray, you feel like, I don't know, maybe you played softball in a past life or something. Throw a skull, and he lands right next to the gem, and he goes, "Watch this!" And he touches it with his tongue.
He has no tongue, he's a skeleton.
How does he have a tongue?
He touches it with his ghost tongue. There we go.
Okay.
Don't question me. Anyway, as he does that, you guys hear shing, and you look up, and hundreds of crystal spikes are now protruding from holes in the ceiling.
Great. I would like to get out of this room.
Give everyone a chance to make a dexterity save for me, real quick.
Okay, but just so you know, if I fail it, I'm going into my shell.
No!
Going into my shell.
Okay,
God.
Ray, I need you as well.
So. No.
So you guys all, as you hear the shink, try to run as Grok gets in his shell. And you guys all start tripping over each other as a reverse gravity spell
Oh no.
takes effect.
Fuck.
And you guys all go flying towards the ceiling.
Well, this is gonna hurt.
And everyone takes...
Is there any
Uh,
chance to cast a spell at one of the crystals to break it before I hit it?
so you guys are actually, where you're at, actually manages to miss the crystals. So instead, you guys only take 3 damage from hitting yourselves against the ceiling.
Oh, booyah.
Even with my
Okay.
because of the fall, huh?
Yes, because you still hit the impact from your shell, but nothing pierces it.
Okay.
And you guys watch as Pax floats through the air, and he goes, "Whee!" and just crystal right through the eye socket. And then after a couple seconds, the trap ends, and you guys all come falling back down to the floor. And you guys watch as the skeleton that was next to the gem flies up, hits the ceiling, and flies back down, and the impact bones everywhere. However, you notice the gem did not move an inch during this entire time.
Could this be the gem we're looking for, though?
I mean, that would make sense.
It could be.
I don't think so.
Well, either way, it looks very expensive.
Yeah. Okay. Somebody go touch it, I guess.
Oh, I'm not touching it yet. I do want to look at it and see what the trap mechanism is if I can figure it out.
Okay.
Now I'm
I-
now being cautious.
I also want to look at it to see if in all of my research I can tell what this is.
Okay, so one person at a time, please. What's everyone doing now?
I'm examining the trap mechanism to see if I can disable it.
Okay.
I'll help her.
All right. Go ahead and give me investigation checks. And then what were you doing, Grok?
I'm wanting to see if I can remember anything from my research to what this could possibly be.
Oh,
Go ahead and give me a history check then. So you guys check out the room, but you guys can't find anything that would really trigger the trap. You can tell from studying that the trap is currently deactivated at the moment. You're not sure for how long, but it looks like you guys would be able to do whatever and not activate the trap in this room for the moment. And as for you, Grok, you've seen traps like this in adventuring guides. Generally, with some sort of fake reward, specifically designed to lure greedy adventurers in. But you're not sure of the exact mechanisms that cause it to work.
Well, I'm pretty sure that this stone is a fake.
well then. No more need to mess with it, I guess. So is
Upon Grok saying that it's fake, you guys notice the gem has no shadow.
illusions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And once you guys get that, if any of you goes to touch it, you realize that just your hand just goes right through it.
Okay then.
This other door, is it lower than the door we came in? Or do we have to climb another set of stairs to get to it?
You have to climb another set of stairs. Effectively, both ends have a stairway that leads down into the room.
Okay. I kind of want to check out that path we left.
Yeah, might as well.
No one wants to check out the skeleton that's just sitting there?
Yeah, let's check him out, I guess. Him and his gaudy armor.
You mean the skeleton that used to be there because it's now all over the place?
Yeah. Now it's there's like a body and its limbs are everywhere. But this skeleton is wearing a nice gold chainmail armor. However, the sword and shield it has are poorly maintained. You actually can see a bit of rust on there, like as in he probably fought the rust monsters, but ran rather than finishing them off.
Mm.
And attached to the chainmail, there's a small pouch containing 5 gems.
Okay.
It looks to be small gems, but there's like a ruby, an emerald, topaz, things like that in there.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm interested in the armor.
Yeah, I was about to say, you want some gaudy gold chainmail? I think it'll
I'm
be
interested
just
in the
your
look-back
color.
rocks. I mean the gems.
Well, yeah, the gems definitely need to come with us. Not so interested in his sword and shield, though.
I will say, just so you guys know, chainmail is heavy armor,
Mm.
so I don't think anyone can wear it.
Yeah, I can't wear it then.
Yeah, but that's still like 40 pounds of gold.
Yeah. I was gonna say we can take it with us still and sell it.
Okay.
Or smelt it down. Something. We'll figure something out.
We'll figure something out.
All right, you have now a thing of chainmail, and who wants to hold the gems?
Not
I can
you,
hold them.
man.
Turtle. Okay.
He's gonna lose it.
Probably.
Okay.
Maybe if I get another nat 1 on that fucking roll, I do.
Oh, jeez.
There you go. You now have a sack of gems.
Oh.
Yeah, aside of that, though, it doesn't look like there's anything else in this room of any value to you guys.
Okay.
Okay. So that path we passed up on the way here, just after the rust monsters, let's check that out.
Yeah, okay. We'll
Oh,
head back.
is
east.
my skeleton buddy still functional?
Yeah. It's like he's like, that was a wild ride.
Nope. He's good at throwing at traps.
All right. So you guys are backtracking.
Yep.
Better him
Yes.
than the turtle.
Okay. So you guys
Yeah,
are
I don't know
backtracking.
about that.
Go back around. Start heading a little bit lower. Pass by the where the backpack was and the shoddy mine shaft, and get to the path you guys skipped before, and start heading across it. And you guys think you're actually below the room you guys were just in as you guys walk past.
Okay.
So you guys continue down this mine shaft, and you guys reach these two wooden platforms that span across a hole with this written on both sides. Yeah, two 12-foot long wooden beams span a 10-foot wide shaft of unknown depth. The tunnel ahead continues well beyond the shaft.
Well, let's figure out what these little signs say.
I don't know what this means.
I'm trying to open it up. I can't open up my alphabet right now. The computer's being stupid.
It says Krimhold.
Can you spell that for me?
Krimhold.
Oh.
No idea what that means.
Can't be anything good.
Right. Well, do we? I think we should try and cautiously get over these boards.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
They are very sturdy and wide enough that you don't even need to make an ability check. However, only one person can cross at a time.
I'll go
Who's the
last.
heaviest?
I'm the heaviest.
Okay. You go first.
Okay, so Fenren, you go ahead and cross, and you make it across with no difficulties.
Oh, good.
Okay, I guess I'll go again.
Grok, you start crossing, and as you cross, you hear from down below, "Help! I've fallen and I can't get up!"
Do we
Samantha?
hear two or just Grok?
You guys all hear it.
Who
Samantha?
are you? No.
Get over here.
Trust the bridge.
So wait, does anyone respond to it?
Who are you?
Yes, there's a like a 2-3 second delay, and then you hear, "Wendy, I think you hurt me real bad."
Great, another senile person.
Just so you know, during this time, I'm making it all the way across the gap.
Okay.
I'm assuming the gap is not lit, like down below.
Nope. It is pitch black down there.
Hold tight, we're on our way, and I'm gonna cross the bridge and hope we run into this guy.
As you cross, you hear, "What are you waiting for? I'm dying down here!"
Can I light one of my torches and drop it down there?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
You watch it and just drop it, just when it falls and falls. And you eventually see it hit the bottom. But it's like a good, it falls, you guess maybe about 80, 100 feet. Just from how long it took to hit the ground.
Hmm.
I mean, we could use rope and climb down.
You do have all that rope.
Yeah.
I do.
When the torch hits the bottom, you guys hear, "More legs!"
I mean, this is a group decision. Do we want to, take the shortcut down?
Yeah.
Is it a female or a male voice?
It's a male voice.
Alright, start tying together rope.
Okay. So you guys start tying together a rope, and
Is there anywhere
you make
to,
about 100-foot rope length together.
Is there anywhere to anchor said rope?
I mean, you could try and anchor it onto the wooden beams.
Alright.
Hi.
And who's going down?
Wait, how big is this How tall is the cave?
The cave is about 20 foot tall.
Hold on just a second.
I don't like it when the crazy turtle gets an idea.
Right.
So putting my plan out there while we wait for Grok to remember what he was saying.
Never mind. It can't be. I can't do that. It's 60 feet tall.
Are you gonna grow the tree in the middle of the fucking mine shaft?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can climb down with you guys up here to pull me up if anything goes wrong.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I could stay up here and hold the rope.
Probably gonna regret this, but start climbing down.
All right. Go ahead and give me an athletics check, please.
I was afraid of that.
Oh, phew, go Ray.
You are fine. You scale down this rope so easily, and as you get to the bottom, you see Grok. Grok's torch, just down at the bottom of the rope.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming you pick it up.
Not right away.
Okay.
I can say 120 feet in dark, so.
Well, you look around and there's nothing there, but you then hear, "I think I struck gold. We're gonna be rich." And it sounds like it's coming from like 5 feet away from you, but there's nothing there.
Oi. I'm gonna kind of flail my arms around. You dead?
Wendy, you hurt me real bad.
I'm gonna grab the torch, extinguish it, grab onto the rope. All right, pull me up.
All right. The others start pulling you up, and as you get pulled up, you hear, "We all float down here. When you're down here, you'll float too."
Is it a parrot?
No.
It's a ghost.
Yep. Since we don't have a cleric to turn undead, which is the only way to dispel this, is a dwarf miner died here long ago after a scaffold collapse, and those remains were recovered and buried elsewhere. His spirit lingers. Unable to lay the spirit to rest, the dwarves were forced to abandon the mine shaft. This is a fun little distraction.
Yeah. Didn't turn out nearly as bad as I thought it would.
I was gonna say it could have been a lot worse.
So you guys cross over and continue down, and you get eventually to another split. This time, the split leads either continue down the shaft, or there's a stone door that's carved in the likeness of a grinning dwarf's face.
Like creepy
Ominous.
grin or a happy grin?
Like a happy grin. Its mouth forms a 3-foot wide hole that passes all the way through a 6-inch thick portal. There's also a stone doorknob on there as well, which suggests that the door can be opened conventionally. And carved above the door is something in Dwarven.
Great, more Dwarven.
What does the door say?
So you guys get this. Let's see, is it number 12?
One good turn deserves answer.
Not quite.
Oh, you're right.
Another.
Yeah.
Good turn deserves another.
Yeah.
The turtle wants to go turn the doorknob twice. Is anybody gonna stop him?
No. Apparently my Dwarven isn't all that good. I'm a little slow.
Nope, I'll let you do it.
Okay. You go ahead and turn the doorknob, and I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
Con?
Yep, con.
Okay.
Wonderful.
This is gonna be beautiful. Just
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
How did we all roll a 9?
We did. Wow, yeah. I didn't even notice that.
I feel so sorry for Ray for not having a modifier. It was literally a +1 would have changed this, but okay. You guys watch as Grok turns the knob and the door opens, and immediately there's a lightning shoots out at you guys. When it hits Grok and Fenren, nothing happens. But when it hits Ray, you watch as Ray turns into a pile of money, which rain down onto the floor.
What? What just happened?
I think I died, peeps.
What?
Spend me wisely.
What?
So, is anyone gonna inspect the coins?
Yes.
Okay. So you notice that Ray got turned into Electrum, and you guess there's probably about 100 of these coins now in this pile. When you pick one up, you see that it's got Ray's face on one side in a very shocked look, and on the other side appears the expression, "A fool and his money are soon parted."
Okay. I'm going to gather all the coins up so we don't lose them and can hopefully reverse this somehow.
I mean, you guys have the ability to.
Do we?
Yes. Hold on.
I was gonna say, is it one of our numbers?
No, it's a spell.
Oh,
I
hold on.
I'm like, I don't have any spells that'll work.
Is it bless?
No.
Fuck. Is it one of my actual spells?
Yep.
What spells do you?
Oh, I know what it is. Dispel magic.
All right, yeah, you cast that and poof, raise back to non-coin self.
So
the
I
door's open.
regained consciousness in Fenrir's arms.
Yeah.
This is awkward.
I will set her down. What just happened?
I have no idea. I just
Yeah.
woke up in your arms. Were you getting pervy?
What? No. I was
The turtle is on its back laughing right now, by the way.
gathering the coins so we could reverse the spell, but apparently Grok knows the spell.
What spell? What coins?
You
Have
turned
you
into
lost it like the turtle?
No, you turned into a pile of coins.
We'll
Ray,
go
you
with
feel
I
like
believe
you have kind of a metallic taste in your mouth.
Great, the turtle kissed me. Moving on.
Yeah, no, now the door is open though. And if you guys look at the other side, that is on the other side.
See through me. See through. Yeah.
Yep. See through me, see through you.
I'm starting to think all the dwarves are crazy.
Starting to think a lot of things are crazy around here.
It's almost like it's called the Minds of Madness.
Hey.
So, anything else on the other side of this crazy ass door?
I mean, the hallway continues down and then turns off to towards the north. What looks to be stairs up.
Well, we don't want to go up. We want to keep going down.
Well, that was a fun distraction. Moving along.
Okay.
But now we
So
found
you
the
guys are
stairs
not
up.
going through the doorway? Are you leaving the door open?
No.
Why not?
I don't trust it open.
There is a path through the door without having to open it, because there is the open mouth. Don't forget. So it's not like closing the door means you have to activate the trap again.
I can't go through the mouth.
Darn, sounds like we'd have to leave you behind.
No, you could fit through.
I wish to leave it alone in case it triggers another set of traps.
Okay, fine.
Okay. You guys leave the door open then, and start heading back down the path you were going.
Mhm.
And go around. The tunnel ends before a plain wooden door with an iron doorknob and hinges visible on this side. A raised alcove about 10 feet wide and 5 feet deep is carved into the southern wall. Situated on it, facing north, is a hunched statue of a ringed creature with horns.
Mm,
And as far as, like, if you guys look at the map, you guys are at 26.
mm.
Are the reins actually on the statue or carved into the statue?
The wings?
I heard reins.
Oh, no. See. Raised alcove 10 feet wide, 5 feet deep is carved into the south wall, but situated in it, facing north, is a hunched statue of a winged creature with horns.
Okay. I
So
heard R, not W. Thank you.
So there is a raised alcove carved into the wall, and that's where the statue is.
Is that a cockatrice?
No.
No.
Okay. Just.
Gargoyle, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we still haven't found cockatrice, have
Yeah.
we?
So there's a door, and then statue staring at what looks to be the wall.
I'd like to investigate the statue.
I want to lean against the wall.
No, you don't.
Go ahead and give me investigation, please, because you're kind of studying it. As for Grok leaning against the door, or leaning against the wall, excuse me, not the door, because yeah, you lean against the wall, and congratulations, you lean against the wall.
I'm a tired turtle.
Anything interesting with the statue?
You study the statue for a while, until you notice the eyes are moving back and forth between you and Grok.
You alive, little buddy?
Upon asking that, he kind of sighs and goes, so you figured me out, huh?
Well, the eyes kind of gave it away.
I'm so bad at that. Gah!
So what
Well-
you doing down here, buddy?
I'm guarding
What you guarding?
that. And he points to the wall.
Sounds like pretty shitty guard duty to watch a wall.
You can say that again.
Hey guys, check out that wall. See if there's anything going on with it.
Yeah, sure. I'll check out the wall.
You got a name?
Sadly, no. Abracadamus didn't give me a name. I've been around since the first time he showed here, and I still don't have a name.
Is he still further in? I'm trying to find him.
Oh, yeah. He's here.
Oh, good. I was afraid I might have missed him. I got teleported a time or two.
He is in the throne room.
Where's Where is the throne room? Is it through the door?
Could be. Depends on which door you're talking about.
Which way do I go?
It's up to you.
Which way do I go to get to the throne room?
Through there. And he points to the wall.
How do I open that door?
Say the code word.
Are you willing to give me the code word?
Depends on
I
how
mean,
you ask.
What would you like? Give him a sweet smile.
Abracadamus was tricky. He's very particular about how you ask.
Aw, come on. You can tell me, can't you? I'm gonna roll persuasion at this point.
Okay, go for it.
I'm giving him the big pouty eyes.
You realize I'm made of stone, right? Your feminine wiles don't work on me. But also, I'm kind of magic, and yeah. I don't get to make the rules. I just have to follow them.
Okay. And Kori was gonna look at the wall.
Yeah, I wanted to check out the wall, and I wasn't sure if it was a perception or an investigation or.
Investigation, please. So you can tell there's a door here. You can't find the opening mechanisms on it.
So we have to ask in a particular way.
Do we have a hint as to what that could be?
Well, you guys have asked if there's a door. You asked if he could open it.
Will you please open the door for us?
You're close. It's not a matter of whether I want to or not.
Can you pretty please open the door?
It's not a matter of can or will. And I'm not the one
Open
who
the door?
opens the door.
Who opens the door then?
Why, you do.
How do we open the door?
And you watch as the golem's eye or gargoyle's eyes, like just like a lightning, like you see like a lightning bolt symbol in them, and then they just go like dark. And you hear in a completely different voice, the command word is glitter dark.
Glitter dark?
And upon saying that, the door opens.
Alrighty then.
Hey, definitely feels more trappy now. You good, buddy?
Fuck that guy's magic.
Alright. Ray, wake up, Grok.
All right. Hey, turtle buddy. Hey, Grok. You awake, buddy? Gonna pat his paw.
And he's gonna like shake his paw and like move it over to the other side.
Okay, so we leave him.
All right, right next to his ear, I'll take a big clap.
What? What? What?
Stop snoozing and let's roll.
Oh, okay.
I would have left him.
So through the door, the
Yeah.
secret door. Even though I'm pretty sure it's a trap and we're all about to die.
Waking the turtle up just for death. That's fun.
I could have left you with the gargoyle.
All right. So you guys go forward, and do like a little L shape, right? And you eventually make your way to this room.
Is it 27 or 28?
Yes, 27.
Okay.
So ahead is a 30-foot square chamber. Most of its walls are covered with a ghastly painted mural depicting piles of dead adventurers, except in the middle of the north wall, into which is set a 10-foot wide, floor-to-ceiling slab of polished black obsidian. In the middle of the room rests a blood-stained altar, splayed upon which is an armored corpse with a ceremonial dagger sticking out of its chest.
Well, I would like to check out the corpse first. If anybody
Okay.
else wants to help me or look at the obsidian.
I'll look at the obsidian.
Okay, so start off with the corpse. It looks to be a standard adventurer corpse. You know, I mean, he's got standard chainmail, sword at his side, shield is on the floor, and there is, of course, the dagger sticking out of his chest as well. But aside from that, there's nothing really of value on him.
Okay.
As for the obsidian, you check it out, and you actually realize that this is one face of a very large, very solid block. It's almost, it looks like it's been polished as well, because the surface is very shiny and mirror-like. And as you look at it, you see a like dark, twisted version of yourself in there, Grok. And it points to you and it says, "One must die."
Am I going senile again?
What's happening over there, Grok?
Somebody has to die, apparently.
What?
Someone must die.
I don't like this.
Let's hold off on that. I'd like to look at the altar next.
Okay. Looking at the altar, you see that's coated in blood stains. There's grooves that are carved into it. It looks like based on like the sprays of blood, it looks like that funnels the blood into the altar.
Okay.
That's great.
Yep. Perfect.
Mhm.
I guess we look at the walls for more secret passages.
Give me, actually, I say either investigation or perception. Technically, either will work here.
Oh, come on.
You guys do notice that there are some vertical seams between the obsidian and the surrounding stone, suggesting that there's something beyond the obsidian. But as far as you can tell, it's either that or back out the way you came.
I'm gonna push on the obsidian.
Of
Okay.
course you are.
I mean, that was my next step, too.
When you push on it and it's not budging, and you hear the you and the obsidian just pathetic old man.
And is Grok the only one hearing this?
Yes, he's the only one hearing Grok's. However, as you go to look at the obsidian, you also see a twisted version of yourself, like coated in blood, like jaw hanging off, right? And it also points at you and goes, "One must die."
Anybody got any suggestions that don't involve bleeding ourselves?
What?
Well, the magic obsidian wants us to kill somebody to get by. Altar wants blood. I assume we have to kill ourselves over the altar to get past the big block.
If it wants blood, can't we just give it a little bit of blood? Do we have to actually kill someone?
Magic works in funky ways. Sometimes it actually needs the spirit, sometimes it just needs the blood.
Mm-hmm.
Or we can go back and go through the door next to the gargoyle.
I mean, I'm fine killing the turtle.
Hey now.
Technically, you have more blood than me and the turtle combined, big guy.
That
So you could
doesn't
actually
mean
take
I
the
wanna
stabbing a
give
little
it up.
better.
Why don't we smash the obsidian?
Obsidian's normally really hard. Though we do have that diamond-tipped pickaxe. Go ahead. See what happens.
Okay, I'm gonna try and use the war pick to.
I'm gonna step on the other side of the room.
Mhm.
I'm gonna stand in between him and Ray, just in case.
My protective little turtle.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
You swing, poof, bounces off, not even a scratch.
Seriously? Put your back into it, you wuss.
it's just a warm up. It's fine. It's a little better.
It's twice
Ping!
as better.
Bounces right off, not a scratch. Ping!
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work.
Ping!
Yeah, okay, it's not gonna work.
What's the terrain look like in this room?
It's earth at this point. Although, definitely worked earth. You can tell this was like some sort of altar at some point, even before turning into the ghastly display it is now.
Okay, you guys stand over there.
Stand where?
In front of
Away
me,
from-
between the turtle.
Away
Yeah.
from the obelisk thing, the obsidian.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try Earth Tremor right next to it.
Okay.
And just to be clear, we've actually touched the obsidian, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Give me a percentile roll, please. So you cast your spell. You know something happens to the obsidian, but it looks like the walls around it got a little bit of like the rock crumbles a bit. And you can kind of see in a bit further behind the obsidian now.
Okay, what can I see?
You see, looks like a hallway that turns off into like a big expanse that you can't see further from there.
Okay, so there's definitely something down there.
Wonder what would happen if we attacked the altar.
I don't think we should.
Why not?
It just seems like a really bad idea.
Eh.
Where's the skeleton dude?
On the floor next to the altar.
Your skeleton dude.
Oh, right here.
Hi, how's it going?
Put him on the altar.
Okay. I'll put him on the altar. Don't think it's gonna do us any good.
Wait,
So,
some kind of idiot? What are you doing?
Apparently I'm putting you there to talk to you. What do you know about this room?
Someone needs to die! Die!
Mm-hmm. And no, not happening.
Die!
Let's just kill the skeleton.
I can't. I've tried.
I'm already dead, fool!
What about the gargoyle? Can we kill the gargoyle thing?
Why
That's
would you
not
want
alive
to?
either!
Why don't you take the pickaxe to this crumbling stone wall? Make enough room for us to squeeze by.
Yeah, okay. I can try that.
Can I help that
Of
with
course!
Earth? Okay, I'll help with that using mold Earth over and over again.
Can't you move 5 feet of dirt with mold earth?
Yeah. That's what
No.
I'm doing.
Yeah, just kind of dig under the thing.
Oh, yeah, you got that crit. You watch as Fenren just right next to the obsidian, choof! And then there's enough of like, you hear like a big echo, and between that and Grok's molding the earth around it as the rocks collapse. You guys manage to make a hole that's just barely big enough for you guys to squeeze through.
All right, let's do it.
Yep. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy.
Leave
I'm
this-
gonna make a face at myself in the obsidian as I go by.
As you do that, the evil Grok is going to point at you and go, "Cheater!"
Mm-hmm. What's on the other side of the big block?
You guys get past the block and enter into a massive cavern. You hear the sound of metal striking stone. Ahead, the passage widens into a 20-foot high cavern, with large clusters of glittering red crystal sprouting from rocky outcroppings everywhere. Resting on the uneven floor are large barrels filled with the crystal in powdered form. Standing in the middle of the room, pulverizing in crystal formation with its massive fists, is an iron golem forged in the likeness of a green dwarf. It stands 9 feet tall and is nearly as wide.
I think we fucked up, guys.
Yeah.
Into battle?
We could try to stealth past it, can't we?
I mean, if it hasn't seen us yet. Where exactly is the golem?
It is right smack dab in the middle of the room. As you can see, it's literally just punching the crystals until it breaks them off. And then it's putting the crystal in a barrel, and then it'll punch the crystal until the crystal's powder. And it just keeps repeating this over and over again.
So, yeah, let's try and sneak around it. I'm down for this plan.
Okay.
Just know that if we sneak and fail, we have to fight.
Yeah.
So, do you still have that spell available?
Yeah, I can do that. Pass without a trace again.
Okay. Then I think we're in agreement that we're stealthing.
All right, everybody make your stealth rolls.
I want to go last.
Damn it, Grok.
You gave us a +10, right? So it's 16.
Yes, but still.
All right, so you guys are being extra stealthy as you move past. You guys get to the opposite end of the room, though, and you realize there's a giant boulder that's blocking the way. As noted on the map by the thing that says giant boulder.
Mm-hmm. Well, a giant boulder wouldn't be any big deal for big guy over there.
That is correct. He could get through that boulder pretty easily.
So this behind the boulder is the only other exit from this room.
Yes.
So,
What are you thinking?
Nothing good. So somebody had better come up with a plan quickly.
I
Too
mean,
bad he's not an animal.
Alright, so my plan is to, y'all might want to sneak off. You guys move aside, and I'll get its attention and prepare to dodge out of the way.
kind
So
of
we
had
can
a
hit the
feeling
boulder.
that's where you were going with that.
I'm a very simple person. What do you want? It'll work or it won't.
Can I have you perhaps put a rope on and we can pull you out of the way?
I mean, sure.
I mean, just in case. I don't know how agile you are.
Not very. So yeah. Tie a rope around me and let's do this.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is this exactly?
So they're gonna tie a rope around me to pull me out of the way.
Okay.
They're gonna move away from the boulder.
Okay.
I'm going to get the attention of the giant thing smashing crystals and wait for it to come attack me before it actually attacks me, dodge out of the way so it hits the boulder.
Okay. How are you gonna
Yes.
get its attention?
Am I gonna you know what? Eldritch Blast.
Oh, that's what I was hoping you would not do.
Why?
Oh boy.
I mean, if you really don't want me to do it, I will do something else. I can whistle, I can dance, do the hula.
I was gonna say you guys haven't even attempted to interact with this thing at all yet.
True.
We're a very fight.
You could
don't
call
talk.
for it first.
Fine, I'll do that first. Hey, big guy, can you help me with this boulder?
And he's gonna look
I'm
over
gonna
at you.
prepare an action to dodge.
He looks over at you, and you watch as his head kind of scans up and down, and after about 30 seconds of staring at you, he goes back to punching the crystals.
So no, you're not gonna help me with this big ass boulder.
I will say it is a dwarf golem.
Try again in Dwarven. Hey buddy, can you help me with this boulder or not?
He looks over at it and it kind of looks at you and just shakes head, and you see it then draw on the ground a piece of paper.
Oh. I'll reach in my pocket. You mean this piece of paper, buddy?
At which point he sees that. You watch him scan it, right? And then it kneels to you.
Oh, great.
Can you move the boulder? Kind of pat the boulder on its side.
You watch it get up, and it walks over to the boulder, and it just picks it up and just hooks it into the wall.
Guess
That works. Thank you. You can go back to work. Still in Dwarven. Keep up with the crystals.
You see it salutes you, and then just goes back to pounding crystals.
Well,
Hey,
that
that
was
worked.
easy.
Yeah, no, real talk. This thing does not care about you guys unless you deliberately do damage to it. In which case, then it will fight you
Annihilate?
until you die.
Good to know.
The other option also would have been the diamond pickaxe. Could have also worked.
You know how many times we've almost killed ourselves in this campaign?
Oh yeah, no.
So, down the newly opened corridor. Because apparently I'm queen of the mine.
Apparently.
All right, so next part. The ceiling of this enormous cavern ranges from 30 feet to 50 feet high. Stalactites cling to the roof in various places, and the walls are slick with moisture. Rolling hills of stinky bat guano cover the floor, and hopping about this fetid gray carpet are numerous giant crave crickets with pale white carapaces. Each one is the size of a sheep, and they seem skittish. The cavern is also aflutter with hundreds of bats.
Lovely.
Okay.
So you'll watch as there's bats that can kind of fit through little cracks in the ceiling, but nothing big enough for anyone even close to your size.
Well, let's go into the cave, being gentle with the cricket sheep, and see if there's anything else of interest in this little cave that we have fought so hard to get into.
Right.
Swear to God, if this is a dead end.
As you guys are making your way through, who has dark vision?
Me.
Not I.
I don't know what turtles have.
I've got the 120 feet of dark vision.
In that case, can you make a perception check for me, please?
Sorry, guys.
So you notice dangling from the 30-foot high ceiling in the northeast part of the cave there's a leathery black pod about 10 feet long and 3 feet wide.
Mama bat. I'm going mama bat. Well, let's go check it out.
As you guys walk through, you realize the guano on the floor is very thick. It's actually about a foot deep at this point.
Ugh.
So you guys are moving about half speed.
Yep.
Now, do any of you guys have a light source?
I do, but not on me right now. Well, it's not on, but I have light available.
Well, I'm mostly wondering, are you guys fumbling through the dark then?
I mean,
I'm fine.
That's good. At this point, it's a dark cave.
If you
I
guys
am
want
fumbling
light-
around.
I imagine the turtle wants light.
Yeah, the turtle's gonna light a torch.
Okay.
Old man.
I mean, it's kind of what's happened all fucking game.
I'm aware.
He's on his last legs. He doesn't care.
So
Apparently.
as you guys are walking through, since you guys have a light source, once you guys get about 30, 40 feet with it from the sack, to speak, you watch as wings unfurl.
Great.
And it turns out it's a giant bat as it screeches. And I need everyone to roll initiative, please.
Oh, good. Of us, I go first. Gives
Like,
me
I
hope.
can't really see, so I guess that makes sense.
I'd really rather not fight the bat. I'm gonna try and talk to it if it's possible.
Can't
Okay.
solve everything by talking to it.
Huh?
We can't solve all our problems by talking to things.
You're talking to somebody with an 18 charisma. I can talk my way out of everything.
All right. Anyway, that brings us to top of the round with Ray.
Oh, goody, I can get to try and talk to it. I would like to use my communication thing, that telepathic communication that I get for being packed into a great old one.
Okay.
Hey, we're just trying to pass through. We don't mean you any harm. Can we talk about this? And it doesn't have to be able to I don't have to be able to speak its language for it to understand me.
The creature does have to be able to understand at least one language, though, which it does not.
Oh, it does? I didn't see that on the
Yeah,
website.
so that says right that you don't need to share a language with the creature for it to understand your telepathic utterances, but the creature must be able to understand at least one language.
I'm still trying it.
The bat kind of just looks at you like you're just like some kind of crazy person,
I'm
and
used
then
to
it
this.
just it lets out another screech, and you watch now all the cave crickets are now starting to act agitated too
Oh, great.
as they
Alright.
start hopping around randomly.
What action does that take? I think that takes an actual action, doesn't it?
It doesn't say, and normally talking is a free action,
Okay.
so I'll say it's the same as if you were just like actually speak to it.
Okay. So I guess it's gonna be like this. Let's start off with Chill Touch.
Okay, go ahead and roll your attack, or is it a save?
It's attack first of 21, and then it
Okay.
gets a save, I think. Let me double check and pull up the actual spell.
Yeah, range spell attack. Okay, and
I knew it was range.
save.
I just
No,
don't remember.
no save because it's not undead. So go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay. There it is.
All right, you guys watch as Ray summons this ghostly hand that is now like attached to the wing of the bat, and you see watches it's trying to shake it off, but the hand's not letting go.
And that's my turn.
Which brings us to Grok.
How far up is this bat?
30 feet.
Hold on here. How long is this? Okay, good. I should be able to hit it. Then let's try to pull it down a little bit with Thorn Whip.
Okay. Roll your attack.
Okay.
That's a hit. All right, and you are pulling it as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So you watch as Grok whips the bat around the neck and pulls him off the ceiling. But before the bat can hit the ground, you watch as it like unfurls its wings again and steadies itself so it lands on its feet.
Got him down for you, boy.
Anything else for your turn?
Nope.
All right. Fenren, your turn.
Okay. Right now we're just fighting the giant bat.
Well, there's also the cave crickets that are now freaking out, but
They
haven't done anything to you yet.
Okay. Yeah. I want to attack the giant bat.
Okay. Go ahead and do so.
I'm gonna do it.
That hits.
Oh, come on.
That hits.
Going again. Oh.
That does not hit.
Yeah, that's okay. Oh,
That
come
is-
on.
But this bat is now very bloody.
Good. That's it for my turn.
Okay. So the bat is going to screech once again as he kind of like flap hops his way over to you, Grok.
Bye, turtle.
but he just cannot get through that shell.
You were saying, boy?
And you guys watch as all these cave crickets now start jumping at you guys. Grok, you get 2 bites, which do...
I'm so dead.
They're squishy.
One of them did 0 damage. The other one did 4. Let's see. Ray, you take 1 bite, which does 1 damage.
Okay.
And Fenren, you take 1 bite, that does 4 damage.
Okay.
As all these crickets are now just like pretty much biting whatever gets in front of them. Which brings us to Ray.
Sorry about your guys' ears, but it's gonna get really loud in this cave.
I imagine it's already pretty loud with screeching animals.
It's gonna get louder. So I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead on the bat.
Okay.
Which means it needs to give me a will save. Which I think my will save is 8 plus half level plus casting modifier.
It's 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your casting modifier. So in your case it'd be 15, I believe.
17, because I've got a +2 from that magic item.
Oh yes, that's right. Either way, it rolled a 1, so no.
Cool. And he's
So
missing hit
I'm gonna count that
points.
as a crit because it got a 1 on its save.
Oh, sweet. I actually have an excuse to use a D12.
Yay!
I'm sorry, 2 of them.
Yeah. Feels weird doing that when you're not a barbarian, huh?
Right? Really? Really?
I mean,
Oh,
you have 2 more because of the crit that I gave you. So
Thank
that
God.
was so anticlimactic.
Thank you.
you watch as
And it's really, really loud spell as bells start tolling.
Dong! And on the third dong, you watch as the bat just like his eyes roll in the back of his head and he just hits the ground dead.
Well, alrighty then.
Which brings us to Grok.
So the crickets, that's what they're, right?
Yes, the giant cave crickets.
They're pretty much around us at this point, right?
Yep. They're just hopping around randomly, effectively.
Okay. So where was that spell at? Hold on. It was here, right? Yep. Let's do Wall of Thorns and try to catch them in the Wall of Thorns.
Okay. So you know that takes 6 out of your 10 charges, just so you know.
That's fine.
Okay. Are you making a wall or are you making a circle?
The circle would be more useful to us to try to keep them away from us at this point, so circle.
So you guys make you watch as a wall of thorns and circles around you guys with the crickets on the outside.
Did I not catch any of the crickets? Because that's what I was trying to do.
I thought you just said you wanted them on the outside.
No, I wanted to try to see how many of the crickets I could catch in the wall as I make it around us.
Okay. In that case, I'll say you catch probably about 7 or 8 of them. Because it's a pretty big wall.
Alright, does anybody have any fire spells to light this sucker up?
No.
Well, Henry, it's your turn.
Okay.
You're now encircled in a wall of thorns with about 7 crickets inside.
Uh-huh. Okay, I'm just gonna start swinging.
Okay, start swinging.
Let's swing. Let's get some things.
That hits.
I would hope so.
That's dead.
Boom. Got one.
That hits. That's dead.
Oh.
You guys now watch as Fenren just gets so into it. He tries to like do like a spinning cut, and you watch as he hucks his axe
No.
through the wall.
No. Damn it. Okay.
And that last swing misses.
Damn it. Oh, great. Now I'm missing 1 axe.
Okay, so none of those bites do anything to you. In fact, 2 of them actually, you watch as they try to go bite the wall, and spikes just impale their heads as they try. one of them actually manages to chew a hole through the wall, but the others all just like jump onto the wall and impale themselves. But there's now like a like 3-foot diameter hole that you watch a cricket jump through the hole into the ring.
Okay.
Which brings us to Ray.
There's
There's now
one cricket.
there's 4 of these here,
Oh, okay.
and the rest are either beheaded or impaled on the wall.
One Eldritch Blast for 2 of the crickets.
Okay, go ahead and roll. That hits. That's dead. That hits. Dead.
Okay.
And brings us to Grok.
Were the ones that tried to go through the wall or are in the wall, did they take the 7d8 slashing damage?
Oh yeah, no, they are very dead.
Okay, so there's 2 left?
Yep.
On the inside or outside of the wall?
Inside.
Let's do it with my staff.
That's it.
What?
That's dead.
That's it, I guess.
Brings us to Fenren.
All right. I want to go after my battle axe.
Okay. Give me an acrobatics check to jump through the hole in the thorn wall.
I wish it was athletics.
You make it through. You kind of belly flop into the guano on your way down, but you clear the thorns at least.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go get my battle axe.
Except all you see is guano around you.
Oh
You think it might have sunk.
no. Can I start digging around for it?
Yeah, you can give me a perception check.
No.
Yeah, you don't see it, so go ahead and give me a percentile as you just randomly dig through the guano. You're like, okay, I need to just find it and just stick your hands in, and immediately you feel one of your fingers cuts itself on the edge of your axe.
But you found it.
That's fine with me.
Yeah, so you found it, but take 1 damage.
That's okay. Worth it.
And actually, may also give me a Constitution saving throw because you have an open wound in shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fenren, you feel your fingers on fire now, as like it's starting to turn yellow.
Great. This is great.
Yeah. And then the last 2 crickets. One of them manages to bite Grok for 2 damage, which then brings us to Ray.
So there's only 2 left now?
There's only 2 left. Yes.
Let's take care of them.
That hits. Dead. That misses.
So there's 1 left.
You do notice, like looking through the hole in the wall, though, that Fenren's finger is starting to swell.
Great.
On top of the fact it's discolored.
Great.
Hey Grok, you want to go help Fenrir out? He looks like he's in medical trouble.
I'm fine.
Don't listen to him.
Speaking of, it's Grok's turn.
I swear to God, I had something that would help with that. But I guess not.
You do.
Is it just cure wounds?
Not
Or is it
necessarily,
lesser
but you're on the right path.
Lesser restore?
Since Fenrir is currently poisoned, effectively.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Let's see. There's only 1 of the things left, right?
Of what?
The
Sheep.
crickets.
Yeah, there's only 1 cricket left.
Am I able to drop the wall?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna drop the wall and then go help him with the lesser restore.
Okay.
Need help.
Fenrir, you watch as your finger comes back to normal and the swell immediately disappears. And the fiery feeling is gone.
That's good.
And that was a bonus action, so that's cool. Then I'm gonna try to get the last one with my thorn whip. Pew. Yeah. Pew.
This thing explodes.
Cool. Can we get out of the bat shit now?
Yeah, you guys
Yes,
are right there.
please.
So as you guys continue forward, you do see that in the eastern side there's slopes downward.
Well, let's go that way.
Yeah. Okay.
You all right there, son?
I'm fine. I didn't need your help.
Mm-hmm. Would you rather have just lopped your finger off?
I have a spell to get rid of poison.
And yet
That-
you didn't use it.
I was getting to it. I don't need Grandpa's help.
You're really prideful, you know that?
No.
I mean, if you'd rather, we can not save you next time.
I would rather that.
Alright, you die,
Noted.
you die.
Okay.
More treasure for us.
Alright, so as you guys continue on, the floor on this naturally formed passage descends 30 feet as it travels east, forming natural steps as it drops. There are 3 ledges to navigate. The westernmost ledge is only 5 feet tall. The middle ledge is 10 feet tall, and the easternmost ledge is 15 feet tall. Stalactites hanging from the ceiling make the passage look like the gaping maw of a giant stony beast.
Mm-hmm. That doesn't look suspicious.
So this is going down, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, down the steps we go.
Okay.
Each step's only, double my height. Like, each one's 10 feet down, or does it get bigger? I'm a little confused.
It starts off 5 feet, then 10 feet, then 15 feet. So the first jump is a small one, and then it gets marginally bigger.
Okay. So each step is bigger of a drop than the last. Okay, I wasn't sure because, of course, the last one's going to be deeper down.
Yeah.
So, rope?
Yeah.
Or what we doing?
Let's do the rope thing.
Okay. Do you want me and the turtle to go first while you anchor up here?
Yeah,
Or-
let's do that.
I'm sure we might be able to find a stalagmite. Whichever one goes from the ground to hook the rope around.
Mhm.
You guys see stalactites, but not stalagmites. So the ones from the ceiling, but not the ones from the floor.
Okay.
So I guess do you mind anchoring us? I'm sure
Yeah,
you can
that's
hold our
fine.
weight.
Also, just so you guys can see where you're at. There you go. You guys are at around you guys are at 31 right now.
Okay.
God, are we there yet?
You're close. You are very close.
I'll go first, being the lightest one.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of just rappel down all the steps because it's only how far is it to the very bottom?
It's 30 feet total to the very bottom.
Yeah,
Right.
so one rope will get me all the way down.
But it's also, as you guys can see based on the map, it's not just down, it's also across too.
Well, I'll go as far as the rope will let me and wait for the others.
I'll do the same. Steady as she goes.
Okay.
First, how are we getting our buddy over? You got athletics, right, Kori?
Yeah, my athletics is actually really good. I got long legs.
He
Yeah,
doesn't
right.
need help, remember?
Well,
Alright.
what's your strength score right now?
My strength score?
Yeah.
The
Not the modifier, the score
modifier or
itself.
just the score?
Score itself.
18.
Yeah, you can make these jumps easy.
Yeah, I kind of figured. So I'll be fine.
All right, so you guys all get together at the 10-foot ledge, and it's just the last leap to make it across.
So
This one, as you guys would notice, this last jump effectively jumps into the maw based on how it looks.
Okay.
Okay.
So, what do we see at the bottom?
You guys are making the jump across for the last one.
Before I do, I want to think about the number 2.
You gonna think about the number 2?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
You
Grandpa.
see, as you think about it, you your mind's eye kind of forms a button underneath the 2.
Okay, I'll push it.
All right.
Oh, Grandpa.
I swear,
Roll a
if he,
d4 for me.
if he self-detonates, I'm gonna be pissed.
I'm gonna crack up if that happens.
You guys watch as all of a sudden a tiny clockwork rat runs up and it goes over to Fenren. And it kind of just looks at you.
What is that?
It's a clockwork rat.
Where did it come from? What is this? What did you do, Grok?
Huh. That's interesting.
Are you doing anything with it?
Can I kick it?
You can if you want to.
I'm gonna
Just
kick
punt it.
Kicking
Yeah.
it.
You kick it. As soon as your foot touches it, it explodes and you take 5 fire damage.
A
Great.
grenade. Does he drop the rope that the turtle is using?
Before we
Give you-
cross
give-
the thing, I did that.
So give me a concentration check.
What is a concentration check?
Like a constitution check, effectively.
Oh, okay.
The only time constitution is used for a check is concentration.
Gotcha.
You're kind Yeah, Fenren drops the rope. But also at the same time, though, upon the explosion happening, you guys watch as the stalactites move and screech as they all fall and splat on the ground.
Great.
Fuck,
And
I'm
turn-
down here, dude.
And it turns out they were a bunch of what is it? What are they called? Where is it?
no.
Piercers. But they all, upon hitting the ground, not getting their prey, they all just splat.
Well, okay then.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let out a screech as, like, the stalactites rain down around me.
Also, Grok, you feel the number 2 that was there has faded.
You guys gonna join me down here in the dark, scary cave or what?
Yeah.
You guys go ahead and leap on down. Especially now that I don't have to worry about you guys getting pierced as you make it. You continue on, and you enter a network of 15-foot high, smoothly worn tunnels hewn from solid rock. The tunnels are tubular in shape and echo with the sound of something heavy being dragged across stone.
Oh, great. Now what?
Good question. Let's try and figure out what's dragging something. So, whichever way we think the sound's coming from, go take a peek.
You guys all poke around, and after a bit, you see a giant maw and teeth coming barreling towards you.
The fuck is that?
I'm assuming you guys all duck back as this comes towards
Yeah.
you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And so you guys watch as this purple worm just speeds past you and continues down the path going counterclockwise.
That could have been you, Grandpa.
It was me earlier.
I think we should, stealth behind it and try and find the exit while it's not looking.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
What's that for, Kori?
No.
You got a better idea? Do you want to fight it?
No?
So we stealth. Thank
Yep.
you.
We stealth. Is my Pass Without a Trace still going? It lasts for an hour, but I wasn't sure how long it's been.
Since you dropped concentration with dropping the rope, you dropped
Right.
concentration.
Okay. Okay.
Unfortunately, no.
Oh, that's fine.
So you said it's going counterclockwise or clockwise?
Counterclockwise.
All right, and we're just below 31, so he's going that way.
Oh, I can use Pass Without a Trace without using any charges. That's nice to know.
Thanks, Grandpa.
Yay!
So you cast on that as we wait for the worm to make his next pass?
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, Grok passes that trace. You guys sit for a bit, and the worm passes by you. What are you guys doing?
Let's
Using
go.
stealthy tactics, walk behind him till we
Okay.
find an exit.
All right, go ahead and give me stealth checks. And how fast are you guys moving?
Wow,
Are
guys.
you running while you stealth? Are you just like...
How fast is the worm going? We're trying to just stay a little behind the worm so he doesn't notice us.
The worm is going actually really fast. as far as like in as far as mechanics go, he goes 40 feet around.
Yeah, then I guess we're kind of stealth jogging, guys. Didn't think this
Okay.
through.
Okay.
All right. So you guys start stealth jogging after this. But after you guys round a corner, make it about halfway, you guys lose sight of the worm. You guys make it about halfway down the pathway. So I'm gonna say you guys are about midway between the 32 and the bottom of your map, right? The 32 on the far right, by the way.
On
When
the
you
far
start
right?
hearing it- yeah.
So we passed this little opening already?
Yep.
Oh, because we were looking for a way out.
Yeah, no. Yeah, as you guys are looking, these are all dead ends. The little ones on the sides.
Mm-hmm.
And the one at the bottom?
The one at the bottom is the way out.
Well, wouldn't we reach that before we reach the right side of the tunnel?
If you're following the worm going counterclockwise.
Yeah, from the 31, he would be going.
Did I just no? Yeah, you're right. I totally just did clockwise, not counterclockwise. Never
Okay,
mind.
I wasn't sure if you were confused or I was.
I was confused. Never mind. My bad. I'm sorry.
So then
Okay.
we do reach the little opening?
Yeah, you do reach the little opening, and you guys can hear the worm behind you, but you guys quickly run in there before he passes by again.
Good.
So you guys get in this little passageway. You watch as the worm continues his circle behind you guys. And 33.
Is that a door or a wall
I was
to
gonna
the
say,
north?
yeah.
Yeah, you guys are coming from the north, and the first thing you hit is a door. You guys get to a door, and let me find the handout you need. You guys see this on the door.
Okay.
I'll take the top 2 lines.
All right.
I guess I'll work on the bottom 3, but you guys will probably overtake me.
By the way, this door is made of stone, and there's a multitude of embedded locks that have like no ability to be picked at all. And each of these are in bronze plates, with each letter on its own plate.
That doesn't seem right.
I mean, if you read what you have for a line, I'll tell you if it's right or wrong.
Braumorlo?
Bromordo.
Okay, you're getting kind of gibberish too. Good to know.
Yeah.
I got Dolmark Valnorn.
That's correct.
Okay.
I've gotten like 3-4 letters now, guys.
We got you. I'll do the bottom one.
So you guys know Bromordo, blank, Dolmark, Valnorn, blank, blank.
Hey, I recognize this one.
Desirn? Desirin?
Yeah, Desiree.
Desiree Crimhold.
Yeah, Desert Crimhold is one. So you just need the fifth line is the one that hasn't been translated yet.
Torch is what I have so far, basically.
Yeah,
And
I'm
then
just gonna-
I'm missing one letter.
it's Torcha. I'll just tell you that because the last
Okay.
letter's an A. So yeah, so you see the 6 things say Bromordo, Desirine, Dolmark, Valnorn, Torcha, and Crimhold in Dwarvish.
Well, Crimhold was on the other one. I'm not sure what it means, but
So these are each on their own individual plates, each
Yep.
of the letters, right?
Yes.
And there's a series of locks as well.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to start with the obvious. Can we just open the door?
No.
nice try.
You got to try it first before you
Yeah.
spend 3
You're
hours
not
trying to
wrong.
Yeah.
Do the plates move, or are they firm?
They're firm, but when you touch one trying to move it, you see the letter lights up.
Okay. I guess it'd be asking for a password?
Are you trying to touch multiple letters in the same sentence, in the same word?
Yeah, let's do my word that I already... Let's do torch in the line I deciphered.
Okay. As you go to try that, when you press the where the T is, the T lights up. But as you touch the O, the T dims and the O lights up.
Try touch one on each of them.
Okay, I'll just go down the first row of letters and see what happens.
You touch the B, it lights up. Touch the D, it lights up. The D lights up. The V lights up. The T lights up. But when you touch the K, it lights up. The letters glow red. And I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
Why did
So
I
we
listen
learned
to the
never
turtle?
to listen to the turtle.
Oh lord.
Grandpa, no.
Oh thank God, I got a 12 at least.
Okay. So Grok and Ray, you guys take 10 necrotic damage, while Fenren, you take 5.
Okay, well, I need to heal myself soon.
Same here.
And you guys
Really
watch
is
as
a
all
heal.
the letters, their glowing stops. Like the puzzle has been reset.
So really, we need to figure out what we need to push before we push buttons. Cause ouchie.
What were all the words?
I
They're
put 'em in
in
Skype.
the Skype chat.
Oh, okay.
I spelled them out because that way there's no
Yeah.
possible like spelling
Okay.
errors throwing you guys off.
And there's no clues whatsoever anywhere. What were all of the Dwarven words we've been seeing? Like, I know we had slide, but that was very particularly a sign.
You guys saw Crimhold in one of the mine shafts, and you can make an intelligence check, see if you can recognize anything for it too.
Okay, because
Yeah, I guess actually you make a history check if you have it.
I think I have history.
Sorry, what are we rolling?
I do not.
You can roll, you can roll
Intelligence.
intelligence or history if you want to try and make out any significance of the names. Ray and Fenren, as you guys think about it, you realize that these are names of old Dwarven kings.
Okay.
In particular, they were kings around the time when the mine was in operation, way back in time before it became the Mines of Madness.
Were these all kings living at the same time, or were they like?
They were one after the other.
Okay, but in this order.
Yes.
Okay.
So Grimhold would be the recent. So should we push his name?
Sure, try it.
All right, I'm trying it.
You
Oh, wait,
can-
no, it doesn't do across.
Yeah, so as you do that, one letter, the K lights up, and then when you touch the R dims, and while the K dims while the R lights up. So yeah, you confirm that only one letter for each row can be lit up at a time. Yeah.
So it really comes down to what word or name can we figure out and make from these?
I got it.
What?
Okay.
I would like to push the U in the first one.
Okay. Lights
the
up.
N in the second one.
Lights up.
The L in the third.
Lights up.
The O in the fourth.
Lights up.
The C in the fifth.
Lights up.
The K in the last.
You guys watch as all of the locks start to shake and fall off, and the door slides open.
Which ones did you push? My Duolingo was yelling at me in my ears.
I spelled out unlock.
Oh, son of a bitch. I hate riddles, for the record. Moving on, through the door.
I love escape rooms.
Yep. Beyond lies a dusty 30-foot square room. Standing a few feet from the west wall, facing east, is a stone throne encrusted with red crystal, and seated in the throne is a skeletal figure clad in dusty robes. It tightens its bony claws on the armrest of the throne and turns its deathly visage towards you. So it turns to you guys and says, "Why have you come?"
For the immortal rock.
The Forever Stone.
You know what I said.
The immortal rock.
Yeah, the rock that makes you immortal. Also, if you've seen our peeps, that'd be great too.
Has it been so long that mortals can't even use proper names anymore?
Well, they can. It's just more fun not to.
I'm afraid I don't have an immortal rock.
The
I
Forever
have.
Stone. We're looking for the Forever Stone.
I do have that. And he taps his bony fingers on the armrest. I'm not sure you're worthy of such a prize, though.
We are.
I will test you to find out. Or, if you prefer. And then all of a sudden his voice gets really cheery. You can forgo your quest. And now what's behind? Door number 1! At this point, he points to the middle of the east wall, causing a secret door to open and reveal an unguarded pile of treasure.
That seems like a trap. What do you guys think?
Well, we are here specifically for the Stone of Immortality. So, no. We're not going for the treasure.
Okay. So none of you is doing anything towards it?
Nope.
No.
Yeah. You watch as he shrugs his shoulder. He goes, your funeral. And he waves his hand and the door closes. Next question. Are you prepared to make one final sacrifice?
Yes.
We haven't sacrificed anything in the whole time we've been down here. Yeah, we're just blinking at Bone Daddy.
I demand a test of humility. One of you must offer your soul to continue.
How about
Well, I'm out.
I want to, hold on a second. I'm thinking.
How about Grok? He's lived long enough.
My soul's already been sold.
I could borrow it for a bit.
I'm just gonna walk up to him, hand him the letter from my dead calling, and be like, "Here you go," and then just turn around.
The fuck is this?
Uh.
I demand a soul, not a letter. And he hucks it back at you.
So what happens if we don't give you a soul?
Hey, Rin.
Just asking.
You'll find out. You have 1 minute to decide.
Rin.
Rin?
Who are you talking to?
You.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, it sounded like you were saying Ren, and I was like, who's Ren?
I am. I'm calling you Ren.
Yeah, what?
Give him your boot.
What?
Give him your boot.
My boot?
Uh-huh.
I don't think he's talking about that soul.
Just give him your boot.
Fine, I will take off my boot and begrudgingly hand it to the skeleton while glaring at Grog.
The crypt thing puts on the boot and he goes, oh, comfy. But no. Try again.
Now into the shoe. I hate you.
Yeah, no, I fear my patron too much to give up my soul, so it's between you two if you want to keep this up.
I need a soul of a hero to continue.
Grok.
It's
Take one for the
required for the stone's power.
Right. Soul of a hero.
Are any of us really heroes?
Not particularly.
Well, I don't think we're giving up our soul, Clint.
Okay. And the crypt thing then looks at you guys, goes, no? Then I bid you farewell. And he claps his hands, and you three are in the outhouse.
Oh
as the
no!
ground starts to rumble.
Oh,
Oh no!
we failed.
And all of a sudden, the purple worm and eats all three of you. The end.
I accept this.